Live.
And we're live.
It says we're live.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, it's your commissioner and co-commissioner, Smoking Hot Wife. I know. Wow. One more week in the regular season.
Yeah.
Crazy. We just finished Thanksgiving week last week, and it was we ate till we puked.
Pretty much.
A lot of wild happenings though. A lot of things to be thankful for.
Yeah.
So Christmas has hit the commissioner's office, but let's just jump right into it. Beginning with the, as I like to call it, the more powerful Lennon division. So, and Martin and the Cool Hand Luke team. So, after clinching the Lennon division title last week,
wow. No, I'm looking at the stats.
If you were in the pre-production meeting, you'd know about the stats.
You were talking to your mom.
Whatever. Won the divisional title last week. You'd think he might be resting on his laurels,
right?
Or his Hardies.
No.
Laurels or Hardies.
I get it.
Whichever.
I get it.
Do you? Okay, that was just not the case though. Team won both games this week over the Sherry Boys, 77-62 over Gross 4B, 77-60 over Bucky's Son to improve to a league-leading 19-4-1.
That is kick ass.
Unbelievable. But anyways,
all your numbers.
All my numbers. Anyways, second place team though, down under, Joel and his team. Ironically enough, they put up 69 points this week.
Yeah. Ironically. And so.
Do you understand that?
No.
Joel and 69 points?
Sweetie.
Now she gets it. Anyhow.
He is rude.
But he could only muster a split. As they ran into a buzzsaw named Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We're going to open up that buzzsaw.
I just got started.
They lost 117-69.
117.
Wow. Yeah. I know. But as Joel said in a text this week, boy, it sure sucks considering you can't make the championship round.
No.
Screw you, Joel. That's all I got to say, damn it. They did manage, though, down under, to beat Points for Peanuts 69-64. They hold on to second place overall in the Lennon division with a 14-10 record. So, do you know that Joel, if he were in the McCartney division, he'd be tied for first place?
Seriously?
At 14-10.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So
that's true. Yeah, I see that here.
But now we move on to Bucky's Son and Luke, and as the old saying goes, as the Packers go, so goes Bucky's Son.
There it is.
This was relevant this week as the team dropped both games, 77-60 to Cool Hand Luke and 64-60 to Points for Peanuts. 3 Green Bay players on their team, 21 points overall. That's all they accounted for. Far less than what they've been getting. The losses dropped the team to 4th overall in the Lennon with a 13-11 record. So
that would have been in second place for the McCartney division.
Yeah, I know. But we can't keep harping on the much less quality McCartney division because it'll come back to bite me. I'll probably lose to them. So
totally will.
Points for Peanuts. Paulie had a nice 64-point performance this week, but only managed a split. They beat Bucky's Son 64-60, as we mentioned, but lost 69-64 to Down Under. The split did, though, move the team to 3rd place overall in the Lennon division with a 14-10 record. More importantly, though, I know Kirby's right here. She's like our mascot here for Commissioners Up. More importantly, though, is that the team just got Leonard Fournette, the running back of Jacksonville, back after some major health issues.
Oh, okay.
And what does he do in this week?
Bombs.
No.
It kicks ass.
Well, he got suspended because I think he kicked someone's ass. So he's now suspended for the final week of the regular season, which is okay. He'll be back for the playoffs.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Well, he could pick, somebody else on the waiver wire.
Waiver wire?
Waiver wire.
You'd think she's already popped into the Tullamore
deal. Maybe I have.
We haven't even mentioned, though. Hi to Aiden.
Hi, Aiden.
Hi, Aiden.
Is that
and that was Aiden.
Okay.
And our official sponsor, Tullamore, doing their fine Irish whiskey. And now we get to the 2 teams that did not qualify for the championship round in the Lennon division. Mike,
one is so much better than the other.
One is so much cuter.
True.
Mike and Tiger and his Groves 4B team. 30 points on the bench. Groves 4B could not have won this week. Even with those 30 points, Groves 4B could not win this weekend.
Wow.
So the team was utterly destroyed, 117-62 by my Pirates.
Yeah.
And then they lost 77-62 to Cool Hand Luke as well. Losses dropped the team to 8-16, which is
league low,
the worst record in the league right now, and to the bottom of the Lennon division. The team now has lost 4 straight. So, Mike, let's get on that. They have one more regular season set of games before they will play Pirates of the Caribbean in the first round of the Toilet Bowl. So we already know who we're going to be playing in the first round of the Toilet Bowl. It's just a matter of who's hosting, all that stuff. But
and that's just in the Lennon division.
That's just Lennon division. Yeah, Mike will be taking on Pirates of the Caribbean. Those two will face off. So
okay.
And then that brings us to my team. Pressure of making the playoffs finally off my shoulders. Woo! I just decided to have my team just go up, let loose, kick some ass.
Yeah.
So and they did. They set a new team record with 117 points scored. We easily defeated Down Under 117 to 69 and Gross 4B 117 to 62. 55-point victory over Groves was the largest this week.
Wow.
Yeah. So Amari Cooper, wide receiver of Dallas, and Christian McCaffrey, running back of Carolina, each had 27 points to lead the league as well. So, I mean, that was nice on Thanksgiving to see those guys just let loose and like, wow. My team, though, 10-14 overall. That would put me, wow.
Tied for
I'd almost make the playoffs in the McCartney division. But anyways.
Well, yeah, you had more losses. So
that brings us over to the McCartney division, though, and Chad and the Weapons of Mass Destruction team. He got 37 points from his quarterback crew, 21 from Roethlisberger, 18 from Prescott of Dallas. Team got the sweep. They beat Legacy 82-63 and destroyed the practice squad 82-35. They remain in first place in the McCartney division at 14-10, and they have a 2-game lead over the Legacy going into the final week of the regular season. So, and they did clinch a playoff spot in the championship round.
Nice. So
nice job, Weapons of Mass Destruction. Cooper, wow, ooh, sucked this week. That's all I can say. They set the perfect lineup, but nobody scored in double digits. No, I mean, it was bad.
Oh, boy.
They scored a league low 35 points this week. Team lost 82-35 to Weapons, and then 84-35 to make Westy Bucky again. Just an utterly embarrassing performance by the practice squad. Team dropped to third overall, I should say, in the McCartney with an 11-13 record, and yet they still have a shot at making the playoffs. So
how fair is that?
I know. Dawson and the Legacy, they were hoping to keep pace, though, with Weapons of Mass Destruction in the race for the division title. Legacy needed to beat Weapons this week, but unfortunately,
didn't happen.
Just couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. They lost 82-63 to Weapons, but they beat Taco Corp 63-40 to move into second place in the McCartney with a 12-12 record. They're 2 games back of Weapons in the race for the divisional title, and the Legacy also clinched a spot in the championship round.
Go Legacy! Whoop whoop!
At 12-12, seriously, 12-12, you wouldn't even qualify in the 11. I'm just saying.
No, that's true.
But anyhow, Rudy, Steve, and the Taco Corp team, they needed some wins if they want to try to get into the championship round. The team left 26 points on the bench and scored the second lowest point total this week, and they dropped a pair, much like a testicular cancer survivor.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Team lost 63-40 to the Legacy and lost a close one, 43-40 to Bloody Helmets. Team dropped all the way to last place in the McCartney division with a 9-15 overall record. Wow, Steve. But Rudy, thank you for helping put the music into the Vikings and U.S. Bank Stadium this past Sunday so we could beat Green Bay Packers.
Woo! Yeah.
Nicely done.
Worth it.
Nicely done. Matt and the Make Westy Bucky Again team. So 5 players in double digits.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And a mere 6 points on the bench. Easily defeating divisional rivals Bloody Helmets 84-43 and the practice squad 84-35. It helps when you play 2 of the 3 lowest scoring teams. So they moved up to 4th place in the division standings. They hold a 1.5 game lead. Yes, 1.5 game lead in the race for the playoffs. So we've got 2 spots left in the McCartney division for playoffs with 4 teams playing for it. And I'll get to that in a little bit. So Eric and the Bloody Helmets team, perennial. I always give them crap. So them and their owner, Eric. See, if you were at the pre-production meeting, you would have had the time on that one. But anyhow, 22 points on the bench, but only 1 player scoring in double digits. Team scoring the 3rd lowest in the league, like I said. You'd think Bloody Helmets would be swept.
But no.
Yeah. Thankfully for them, though, they played the team scoring the 2nd lowest point total, and that was Taco Corp. They got the split. They beat Taco Corp 43-40, lost to Make Westy Bucky again 84-43. Team is 1.5 games out of playoff contention with just 2 games remaining. They're 9-15 and 5th place overall in the McCartney. So Yeah. Wow. So we've got 6 teams have clinched in the playoffs. Cool Hand Luke, Down Under, Bucky Son, Points for Peanuts from the Lennon, Weapons of Mass Destruction and the Legacy from the McCartney division. 4 teams have a shot at the remaining 2 spots in the McCartney division. So this week we've got no NFL teams on bye. They're done. So let's just get over that one. Yep. I have sent out to what happens with players that are listed as out, quote unquote, out in the playoffs. They have to be listed as out on the NFL injury report. Send me a text saying who you want to drop, who you want to pick up. I will check the NFL injury report to make sure that they are listed as out, and I will make the change. So I've put this in the commissioner's reports. I've put it on our league site.
And nobody listens, right?
Nobody will listen. Somebody will do this.
It's just like a 4th grade classroom.
Luke usually makes a drop ad in the playoffs, and it's like, come on. So anyways, you guys know that. So anyways, commissioners' games of the week this week. We've got some big ones. Taco Corp at Westy. Make Westy Bucky again. This has playoff potential on the line. So close. And then we've also got Weapons of Mass Destruction at Make Westy Bucky again. This is a divisional title and playoff spots on the line. Weapons of Mass Destruction obviously going for the divisional title. Make Westy Bucky again, just hoping for a playoff spot. So they've got a doubleheader homestand. Make Westy Bucky again. If their tens of their fans show up, that will be good. So here's potential playoff spots. Cooper, he plays Legacy and Bucky Son. He advances to the championship round with a loss by Bloody Helmets and Taco Corp. Those 2 teams have to get 1 loss. Cooper's in. Matt and the Make Westy Bucky again team. He plays Taco Corp and Weapons of Mass Destruction. He advances to the championship round by beating Taco Corp. He beats Taco Corp. Doesn't matter about Weapons of Mass Destruction. He's in.
Okay.
Eric and the Bloody Helmets team. They play Weapons of Mass Destruction and the Legacy. To advance to the championship round, Eric must win both games. Make Westy Bucky again must lose both games.
Okay,
and Taco Corp splits. But Taco Corp has to beat Make Westy Bucky again.
This is why he makes the big bucks as commissioner, because I'm good.
Wait, I get paid?
I stopped listening way back there.
Okay. Steve and the Taco Corp team. You play Make Westy Bucky again and Pirates, my team. You're praying that I don't have a week like I did this week. But anyways, to advance to the championship round, you must win both games. Make Westy Bucky again and Bloody Helmets must lose both games. So
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
It's crazy. Except that you're not going to be, in the playoffs.
Well, I'm not going to be in the playoffs. No. So, but the Bush's baked beans, kick-ass player blow up of the week. That's my team.
Blow up, yeah.
117.
Yeah.
Come on.
You get
Come
that.
on. I get that. Our Bucky of the week honors, in no particular order.
There's your puppy.
Stop sniffing them. Rudy. Why Rudy?
Oh, well.
41 points on the bench. 41 points on the bench. It would have given the team a sweep. Can you hold that?
Yep.
Okay. Luke, 41 points on the bench as well, which would have given the team a sweep as well. So you guys are 41 points on the bench, brothers. And then there's Cooper. No player in double digits. He had 3 goose eggs and a league low 35 points. Cooper. Oh, and I have one special Bucky nomination for this week. Perennial, I don't attend pre-production meetings. My smoking hot wife, Laura. So tell me she hasn't deserved this for a long time.
I do not deserve it. I'm nice to everybody. You're mean.
So who gets the Bucky this week for week 12?
One of these 3.
How do you know?
I'm just saying.
I already said it.
Aw,
It's Cooper.
thank you.
Cooper, 35 points. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
2 years ago, you were holding Sergeant Pepper's cup, and
how far down you've come.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. So congratulations, though. You get
I get a stick.
Laura gets a stick, much like Aiden. So, and now it brings us to one of our favorite times of the commissioner's reports. It's our Tullamore do.
I think Kirby
salute.
wants some too.
Oh God, can
She's
you
breathing
imagine?
at me.
She does that.
Ooh. Yeah.
She does that. So
Just a little.
I know.
And you always pour like 1,000, pints. There's something in there, something dark. fell off the side.
Oh, just probably some cap. I don't know. Do you want mine?
No.
Okay.
It's just probably some crap anyway. Can you hear her breathing?
Gentlemen, to week 12, to my 117 points, to everybody, I'm thankful for all of you. Thanksgiving. Let's go into the final week of the regular season. 2 more spots. God bless the teams that are fighting for it. The 6 that have made the championship round. Let's have a fun run in the playoffs, but let's get ready for the last week, next week in the regular season. Oh, and I should also say to the Minnesota Vikings for demolishing the Green Bay Packers this past Sunday at US Bank Stadium. Skull Vikes.
Skull.
I gave myself a lot, so I'm not going to slam it. Oh, that's good, though. It's cold outside, and this warms the cockles.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Got my nose. Wow.
I know.
That's just good stuff. Good and good for you. So, from the commissioner's office in the Tullamore Do Room, I said good day. Okay, it's ended. Just kidding, it hasn't.
I know.